Nights Out with Chuma.
Right now, I have royalty in the building, folks. A big. I wish we had a red carpet. I wish we had chariots and everything, just to give this man his flowers. You know, the one and only King of the South, King Illest in the building.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the platform, and it's a dream come true to be interviewed by you.
Oh, come on, man. He's forever humble, this man. He's forever humble.
It is, man.
First time we met was at Power.
Yes,
remember
sir.
that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I told you first time I heard about you was when you were doing Channel O and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was inspiring. I was a kid by then, and it was just like...
Wait, now you're making me feel old. What do you mean you were a kid by then?
No, but okay, well, what I meant was like, I was just like trying to be like on such platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was so inspiring for me to see. You made me believe in myself, like, okay, cool, I can also make it down that side like that, you know.
But you know what you're doing now for me? You're like, wow, I want to be this guy.
Really?
Yeah, because dude, you are kicking major butt. I don't know if you've been told. I know sometimes when you're in the work, you don't see you don't see what's happening around you, but you're kicking major butt, man. How's the journey been?
The journey is good. The journey is the journey, man. I really appreciate everything that comes with it. The L's, I don't call them losses, I call them lessons. You know? So yeah, the journey has been good. You know, for being an artist, sometimes you get all the praise and you feel like you never reach a point where you get criticism. Yeah, but I think I'm at a point where I'm kind of maturing in the game, where there's a balance of like so much good news and
bad news.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's growth for me, and I'm just enjoying it, and I'm in a good place.
I learned something yesterday about losses, right? So I'm also going through this journey of discovering who I really am, because I want to live in my purpose right now. So somebody told me you need to go back and face all your losses, accept, but from all your losses, the lessons, she calls them manure.
Oh, okay.
They stink as hell.
Yeah, but they help you grow.
But they fertilize.
Buzz!
You know? And this is a big shout out to Pastor Gladys Paswani. She was on my show a couple of weeks back. So now she's helping me get to my purpose. And she told me you need to accept your losses, face all of them. It's manure. From each loss, you need to find your manure from that. Because it's fertilizer. It stinks.
It makes so much sense, because I think at about like 6, I was watering my lawn and I just put manure. So
see what I mean?
The fact that you're talking about that, it just like hit me now.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice one.
I do chose.
Dude. And that's something about you that, you know, you are royalty, but you still do ordinary people stuff.
Yeah, man. I think more than anything, you become a superhuman when you try by all means to also be human. You know. Yeah. So a person that's superhuman is the most human being. Does that even make sense?
Buzz.
You know,
Buzz.
Because you're so human, you see past yourself and you feel like you could exert that energy to other people and help other people. So that's what makes you like kind of superhuman. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Last time we spoke at Power, you told me about you trying to conquer the region. Now you are in South Africa a lot. That's like your playground right now. How easy was it? How tough was it?
It's not easy, and it's okay. My journey to South Africa has been there for a while now, and my network is growing. You know, I'm not in a hurry to collaborate, make what because I understand. I'm trying to learn and understand the industry down there. And also I understand the type of people they are down there, because there you meet a lot of people, Nigerians, South Africans, and all that stuff.
It's the whole continent.
Yeah. So down there, you just don't want to go there and just, okay, cool, I've got this amount of money, let's make a song. and then the song doesn't go anywhere. I'm trying to build relationships, you know. I'm in a good space right now. I've got relationships with so many people because we've seen it before. Like somebody does a song with
somebody,
yeah, and the song doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, and the guy doesn't even share it. It's because you don't have like a pure relationship. It needs to be like mutual respect type of things.
Exactly.
But yeah, my network there is growing. Whenever I touch down, I have a lot of people hitting me up to make appearances. Last time I was there, I did Trace. Now I'm being called to do BET. I'm about to do
snap.
Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm first building my base there, and then now the collaborations are still gonna come.
And this is what I like about you. Your most of your networking there is not with, well, you might have it with people, but what we see is with the brands.
Yeah.
It's and that's dope. I'm like, I think that's where most of us miss it. We want to go there and be friends with the artist. We're like, no, let's be friends with the guy who pays that guy.
Exactly. So it's very important to do that because brands will always link you to the artist, you know.
Yeah.
So when a brand links you to the artist, I'll give you an example. I was in SA. I'm a brand ambassador for Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
So when I touched down, we had like a meeting. I was supposed to go and have a meet up with Def Jam, and you know, all these things. And then I was supposed to make a club appearance, and at that club appearance, I needed to meet with Kabza and Major League.
Yeah.
So already that was like
it's a hookup.
Yeah, it's a platform that I don't have to go and introduce myself, you know.
Yeah.
The brand has already curated that to say you're going to be hanging out in the VIP with this artist from Zambia.
The rest is up to you.
Yes.
So do you have like a management team there? Do you have a team that's handling King Illis brand?
Well, I have a few friends. I don't really like to call it like a team. It's friends. I've got a few friends down there, but my whole team is here. My manager, Fresh, is literally
big shout out to Fresh in the building. Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a team there, friends, and also down here we have a team. So we always like sit down and strategize, know how to move. And knowing how to move is a big thing, you know what I mean? You just don't show up, you just don't, you know. So it's also an art in itself, how to present yourself as a brand to places, how you show up, how you talk, how you know.
And you had to learn all of that.
Of course, I had to learn all of that. Yeah.
Nice. Let's talk about why we're doing this tonight. So I saw you post this. I think it was on Wednesday or Tuesday that you got some heat dropping today, coupled with a video and with one of my favorite artists. Yeah, so I see two of my homies on a song together. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta be on this thing.
Yeah, man.
King Illis just dropped some heat today with Cash Mola.
Yeah, shout out to J Cash Mola. That's my guy.
Let's talk about that, man.
Yeah, man. I won't even lie to you. I'll be very honest with this one, how this collaboration came about. I was in town with my manager. We're trying to look for something. We're going to shoot a music video. And I walked out of the car incognito, like, you know, you have your face mask on with a hat. And this fan recognized me and said, King Illis Nizi Bandiwe.
Always be surprised.
I'm like, no. So I was quiet for a while trying to see if he's confident he knows it's me. So he was so confident and walked up to me. I was like, I didn't answer. Then he was like, mkachako something na J Cash. I was like, you know what? When I got in the car, I was like, you know, that guy stunned me because I've never thought of collaborating with
Cash.
Yeah. And then I started like looking into it, and he had the Streets on Wax. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's get to it. So before I collaborate with people, I like to build like a relationship, you know. So I see where you are at musically at the time, what's like your vision, and you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But prior to that, we met in SA. There was a time I was in SA, I think earlier this year. So he was trying to link up with me because I had like a few other appearances that I need to do. So when we linked up in SA and we chopped it out, he saw how I was moving, introduced him to a few friends. So it was much easier for us now to collaborate because it was like, okay, cool, I'm having a video shoot, pull up, he shows a cameo in my video shoot. Yo, dude, I have a gig, I'm making a guest appearance, come, let's link. Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm at the house, let's have a drink, let's chat. So you connect. So when you make music, it's just like
it's flowing.
Yes, and you just like have that organic you know.
Yeah,
in sync. So that's how it came about. I had this beat for a very long time, and I just didn't know who to put on it. I had lyrics already to the hook, but then I was like, I sent it to him, and he's like, you're so excited with the I sent him that beat, sent him another on the following day. He's like, now we're going to stick to this. Yeah. So after a day, he sent it back. I'm like, okay, this is fire. He did the breakfast in Josie lunch. I was like, why are you doing this? He says, no, it reminds me of the time when.
Nice.
I'm like, cool. Nice. So now it makes sense because I don't just make music. What I rap about is my real life, and it's right.
It's my experience. Yes.
So I don't give my fans fake vibes. What they see, what they get is real. So it just made sense for us to collaborate and come up with a song like that.
Nice. What are the requirements for King Illest in studio? You know how artists always say, for me to work in the booth, I need this, I need my phone, I need this, blah blah blah. What's Illest's necessities?
Funny how we had this conversation with my manager earlier today. So we were talking about, I was telling him how I came across 50 Cent talking about on a podcast. He was talking about how drugs, substances, alcohol and all that, he doesn't take any of that, because if you're an artist or a creative that relies on that, there are so many times you're going to have an opportunity, and I have had those opportunities where you need to work with somebody that is big right there and then. But if you are dependent on substance, yes, if you're dependent on something, it makes you limited as an artist, and as an artist you don't want to be a limited human being. So we were literally talking about it, and he was telling me, kudos to you, man, because sometimes you go on stage sober, sometimes we literally come from work, you go on stage and do your thing, and you are always like in your element. He was just telling me that, because I shared that to him. He's like, that's so dope. He's like, but do you realize this is how you are as well? Anyway, to answer your question, when I'm in the studio, I like to just have my phone, and I like to have like a cold drink, because a cold drink just gets me into the zone. And when I mean a cold drink, it could be a Fanta, it could be water, it could be anything. Yeah. And also I like my space when I'm in the studio. Sometimes I don't like people around me, because sometimes I'll mumble at the mic, and it might not sound dope. You know what I mean? And I don't want anybody's second sense or I just want to, but it's different. Sometimes we're just out there hanging out, and I have like a few friends that always bring like the creative juices around me. Yeah. So it's usually just a vibe.
So for this, were you guys in the same studio, or it happened separately?
For this, we're not in the same studio, but you can still feel the energy that it was in sync.
Yes.
Because of the relationship we built. Yeah. So with this, he sent me that. So when you listen to the song, we are sharing the chorus. He does breakfast in Joe's lunch Mulusaka, and I go with the second part as well. So with this, he sent that. Then I had to like cut it and then do my part as well.
Yeah. I saw one of your statuses. You googled Kamukaka.
Yes, Kumukaka.
Can you break it down for us? What is it? Because Google couldn't explain it well.
Yeah. So basically, I didn't Google Kumukaka. I created an artwork and put Kumukaka like on Google search, and then I put my definition there. Initially, that was supposed to have been the artwork for the song, but I thought it was gonna go off a lot of people's heads.
Because it worked. Because we just thought he Googled this thing.
Yeah. So because I posted randomly also the other day to say, what is Kumukaka? So now in Tonga, that also means something else. It means like when you break it down, it's Kumukaka. It's like I'm denying the person.
Kumukana.
Kumukana. So Kumukaka. So a lot of people were like throwing what they think. I was like, no, I mean in Bemba. In Bemba, what is Kumukaka? And they were like, no, this means milk. When it's a slang.
Kumukaka.
It's a slang that says, well, you're doing fine, the life is good. A lot of people kept on coming back with their,
nice
definitions.
Well, it definitely speaks to how your life is, how JCast's life is. You're looking like you're doing really well. You're representing.
Looks are deceiving.
No. But you know what? There's a few of us who are actually living the real life.
Yeah, true.
And it's not fake.
Yeah.
You're one of those. Cash Mula is one of those as well.
Yeah.
And we see it.
Yeah.
Even when you sing about it, it's not like you're faking it.
Yeah.
We can feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just really wanted to make like a happy song that's not a party song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it was like a happy, like no matter how bad or hard your life is, you have those moments where you are kumukaka.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It could be that day you're just eating hungry lion. Uno kumukaka in that moment.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
you know, kapela na sevenza musherero nangene sapo ka something.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Nights Out with Chuma, brand new King Illest with J Cash Mola Kumukaka live on the show. Thank you very much for showing up, brother.
No, I appreciate you. And this song, I sent it to you first.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted it to. I know the video is out, but I wanted it to premiere like here.
So first. We're premiering this song for the first time on Phoenix FM.
Yes, sir.
On Nights Out with Chuma, and the man is here himself to do it.
Yes,
dude. Big shout out, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here it is, man, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new King Illest with J Cash.
Nights Out with Chuma.
Southside gang. On the bit. I play this song. Yeah. J Cash, J Mola.
First time.
Breakfast in Josie, that's for the sack. See, I bet it come back. Told myself, I'm pushing a back.